earnestly hope that I will not lose humility as a result of what our good Eranthi had to say. Nothing is more important than humility. I do not want to lose that great quality given by God. Humility is the most important thing for those who speak, and I greatly value that. So that's why I said that I hope I will not lose humility. My dear ladies and gentlemen, guests, friends and well-wishers of this institute, assertive, confident public speakers who have gone through our program to make their presence felt formidably, assertively in Sri Lankan society, members of the faculty of Rainbow Institute, I consider it a great privilege to see you. Because you are people with enormous purpose of life. You're not here by chance, but by choice. Just like your children, like your wives, like your friends who enrolled in the public speaking program. Our program was created in a particular historical context. That happened to be the year 2013, when we as university academics were involved in a historic struggle to ensure that the people of this country will take democratic freedoms and obligations, rights, obligations and freedoms seriously. That they will not ever think that those who are elected into power are the masters of the people, but they will speak out in such a way that it will be decisively remind that they are servants of the people who need to conduct themselves honorably at all times in private life and in public life. 2013 was a historic year that we formed our institute to create a community of enlightened public speakers. Now, Dr. Chandra, one of our good students, who traveled a consultant gynecologist, traveling all the way from Kurunagala for the public speaking program, as he rightly said, the biggest lesson, the most formidable lesson that we all learned collectively, not just the trainers, but those who are recipients of this program learned, is that we need to be disciplined in mind, we need to be disciplined in heart in order to make our presence felt, in order to be catalysts, to have a catalytic effect as change agents in a corrupt and decaying society. That is a message that you will carry, not just speak out. Many people have been speaking out. We know parliamentarians speak out. Many different people speak out. We even see clergy speaking out. Not quite honorably. Not quite honorably, but dishonorably. You have learned the lesson that it is time that we speak honorably. Structure our thoughts, you learned in the first lesson. The significance of structuring your thoughts. We told them, and they know very well, that the first thing to understand is why we speak what we speak. Why should we speak what we speak? The significance and the rationale behind speaking on any subject under the sun. And then they also understood very clearly that it is very, very important that there is something called the body, just like the human body, which has a kidney and the liver and the pancreas and so many, the heart, so many important, equally important elements. Well, at any given time, well, within a specific time framework, well, to be discerning enough, to be selective, to understand what should be spoken. That, of course, is a judgment, emotional, intellectual, philosophical, spiritual judgment, to speak what should be spoken about. Spiritually speaking, we know very well, I know you take your own religion, your spiritual foundation seriously. That is something that we reminded, because Rainbow Institute very clearly understands the significance of our people understanding that this Sri Lankan society belongs to all the people equally, whether it be the Sinhalese, the Tamils, the Muslims, the Adivasika community, the indigenous community, the Eurasians, whoever it may be. Our institute shall always defend, we will always defend the significant truth that we should know how to live with peaceful coexistence, dignity of all people, uphold dignity so that they will live peaceably. Now, we have very clearly informed, and you're well informed, educated and persuaded to know that when we speak, we shall not defile anyone, we will not kill the spirit of anyone through what we say. We shall never ever kill the spirit of anyone through what we say, because God's word, for those who know God and others who know the laws of nature, you may call yourself someone who does not believe in God, but one thing is very clear, laws of nature, every laws very clearly say, laws of nature reminds you every action has a reaction. Similarly, you need to know what defiles society, what is satanic, what will bring sin to you is the thoughts that come from the heart and mind of man. Is not what you eat, what you drink. What defiles mankind is what comes out of the heart and mind of man. So we have very clearly told our wonderful people here, be careful of the type of thoughts that you entertain. From a communication theory standpoint, there is something called intrapersonal communication. Communicate with your heart and mind first before you make any utterances interpersonally. Always speak to yourself. If you can do that, intrapersonally, speaking to yourself, you will be a meaningful speaker interpersonally, and you will then be fit to be a mass communicator. Now, these things have been very clearly told. I believe that you will carry the firm resolution at all times, starting from your good homes, not to kill the spirit of anyone. Ensure that you will be an uplifter, someone who will uplift, encourage others to shine. Always be careful concerning what you say. If you do not have anything enlightening to say, do not say anything at all. Silence will be golden. So these are some of the things spiritually. So these are good lessons that you have learned, and there's no doubt these will be part of your wonderful life. You people remember, the young people here, remember one thing. We are now in a position to tell these things because we have learned lessons and we pass on to you. Be very, very conscious of the fact that the future of this land is on your shoulders. not on the shoulders of the 225 parliamentarians, not on the shoulders of the former president or the current prime minister. The destiny of the land is entirely on your shoulders, and even a legislature is only a mirror reflection of a people. You shall carry the spirit of what you learned. Not sometimes, all the time. I wish every single person here nothing but the best, the very best of spiritual and physical health. May you prosper. May you prosper so well that we will have a better future, a present and a better future. May you be strong to shine and shine and shine till we get out of this darkness. Thank you very much.